Hello guys, how you're doing? I hope you've been doing amazing. Karibuni sana to my next episode. My baby is growing. Yeah, I'm so excited. Karibuni sana to let's talk about it. But before I start, this would have not been possible if I do not mention a few people. First of all, is the place. This is Wakatamu Gardens in Chuka. So if you want a place to pumzika, relax, have a good meat, nyama choma, wakuna nyama choma fiti sana, and just a good environment, as you can see. Ni fiti sana. Wakatamu Gardens is a place to be here in Chuka. And of course, my makeup artist, my best friend Skylet Mbasi. Yeah, she's the one who has made this possible, my face and my hair. So yeah, those two people have made this possible rather. Yeah, and today head on to our topic of the day. But also before I start, I need to say thank you to all who have subscribed to the first video of me welcoming my new baby to the world, my YouTube channel to the world. So thank you so much. Please continue on subscribing, and if you are new, napenda wageni sana, karibuni sana, much love from me. So karibuni sana, and please don't forget to subscribe, to turn on the notification button, and also to share, like, and comment. Share as wide as you can, and let us make my baby grow. Yes. So today we have an interesting topic. Sasa, now that we have finished campus, I think one thing that nimekuwa nikisikia way before is that there is this thing called campus pressure. After campus pressure, that is not campus pressure, after campus pressure. And at first I'm like, what are we talking about? What do you mean? I mean, by the time unamaliza campus unafaa kuwa ushajua what you want to do. But then again, it happens to me and I'm like, wow, this thing is happening. Oh my god, there's this thing called campus pressure, and if I am not able to work on it, it can actually make someone really get depressed if you don't even know what you want to do after campus. Or rather, you have so many ideas, but you don't know how to start. Oh my god, hauna pesa. It's a place where your parents, you don't like tegemea your parents anymore. Your parents actually look up to you for to give them some money, so you need to like provide. You don't know what to do. You don't even know if you're going to get a job in the first place. You don't even know if you're going to do anything related to the course that you're doing. So oh my god, just hell. And I decided to have some dig up on few people that I had on my social media platform, that is WhatsApp kwanza, and asked them if they have experienced this. And I decided to do for the ones when wamemaliza campus juzi and the ones wamemaliza kitambo, so that I can also hear their experiences and how they managed and how they dealt with it. So I split up the work. I have now focused on the pressure, the kind of pressure that is there after campus, and how to deal with it. Yeah, kwanza is what to do next. My god, that happens a lot. I mean, you get to at your place, unalala uko like, what next? Now that you've done, you're excited, umemalizana na masomo ya campus, but you actually do not know what you're going to do next. You might be having so many ideas, but hujui utaanzia na gani. So you're just like there, you do not know what to do next. Ingine ni graduate. Now this happens before, like a period after you're done with your exams and before you graduate. You are not so sure if you're going to graduate, because you don't even know the honors you're going to graduate with and the expectations that your parents have, of which we are going to discuss about parents' expectations and their view time ingine. But now we are focusing on, you do not know what if you're going to graduate and what honors you're going to graduate with. Ingine ni feeling like you are lagging behind. This happens most especially if you have friends who immediately after campus wamepata jobo, ama they have something they're doing, ama they have enrolled in an internship, ama they're actually doing something for themselves, and then there is you, and then there is me. You do not know what you want to do, so there's that pressure of feeling like you are lagging behind, which happens a lot. And if you are there and you have experienced that, you're not alone. This thing is actually happening, and it is not taken care of vizuri. And if we do not be able to take care of that kind of pressure vizuri, it can actually be overwhelming. It can consume us. Another one is relationships. I know. Oh my god, because I think most of the time tunaonanga like here in campus ndio unafaa kumepata the one, you get what I'm saying, the one, and you are supposed to have a relationship which ukimaliza campus, if you have one, is what you're praying that ama you're hoping that it will lead to marriage. Lakini ukitoka bila pressure, because I've ever heard of a statement that uko nje watu hawatafuti watu wana concentrate na jobo, how to get money, how to pay bills. So hizi vitu za relationships kama hujapata mtu wako campus, we are sorry. So that kind of pressure is there. Ingine ni the transition from being taken care of by your parents, and now you're going to take care of yourself. That is also a whole other pressure that can be there. The transition in terms of you being a person to depend on yourself, and also your parents to depend on you. Umezoea kuitisha your parents, now it's the other way around, and that transition can also be overwhelming. Inaweza leta a lot of pressure. Ingine ni jobo, you are not sure if you're going to get a job, you're not sure if you're going to even get a job related to your course. I remember after I finished my exams, juzi sidhani kitambo sana, a friend of ours alituandikia kwa group, and alikuwa like, you should be flexible enough to do whatever that comes your way, even if it's not your course. So kwa tu hapo like, wow, unamaanisha hata mjengo ama okay, I'm not saying mjengo is bad, but I'm saying like after probably you've done your campus, there are the expectations that you have, and the kind of job you want to do. So that kind of pressure can be there. There's a fear of unknown, because I think ukimaliza primary school ulikuwa unajua you go to high school and what to expect in high school. Ukimaliza high school ulikuwa unajua ukipata certain grade utaenda campus, and probably what to expect in campus. But now after campus, you do not know what awaits. How would you if you're going to get a job immediately or after a while? How would you if you're going to enroll in masters or not? How would you if you're going to get married immediately or not? How would you if the one you have is the one who's going to take you to the longest period? The fear of unknown, you are not so sure of where you will be. That can also cause pressure. Ingine ni pia hearing other people's opinion and stories about them being jobless. My god, that will happen a lot. Unamaliza and you have your peace and you're chilling out, and then unasikia anasema mimi manze sijapata job for like a whole year ama for like 3 years, and you get the pressure because you do not know if you're going to get a job yourself. So when you hear that your friends have not gotten a job, and then you're there hoping that you will get a job, because like yeye mwenyewe amekaa nje kukuliko, you do not know if you're going to be able to acquire one for you. So that can cause pressure. Ingine ni your course is not marketable enough. I have had that a lot of time. Friends telling you ama people telling you that your course is not marketable enough. Najua kuna hizi courses ka daktari, engineering and all that are regarded as, you know, the courses in this society. But sasa hizi zingine surely wako like, are you sure you don't want to do anything else related to this so that you get a job? So that kind of fear can cause a lot of pressure. And ingine ni expectations, your own expectations, and expectations from your parents, from your friends, from the people you are leaving behind, because the people who are the students, the third years, second years and first years have expectations for you to you to probably definitely graduate and definitely get a job and definitely like succeed, smooth ride. So that if you have that in your mind, it can really consume you a lot and it can be overwhelming. So yeah, those are the kind of pressures I found. And if you have any kind of pressure that probably I have not tackled, you can share. I mean, not share, but you can comment on the comment section, and then you let me know. But as per that, those are the only pressures I found. And this kind of pressures, if not dealt with misery, they can lead one to be depressed. It can actually even to the worst extent feel like life is not worth anymore because it has been just hell of a ride. So I think I have dealt with the pressures. Now is how to deal with it. This section I asked those people who have been out there when you wameweza to deal with this kind of pressures and they have been able to succeed. And the first one that I really caught it so much is sharing and talking it out. That has been one thing that has been like constant that people have said. Share it out with your friends, share it out with your mentor, share it out with everyone else that you're doing. I mean, everyone else. Yeah, so I think the first one is sharing it out. Talk it out to people. Don't suppress it, because it can actually be so bad if you suppress it. The other one is crying, of which inaweza kuwa so many ideas about crying, but also crying helps actually. I do cry a lot because I'm an emotional being. So when you feel like it's becoming overwhelming, usifunge ndani, find a way to let it out, and if crying works for you, go for it. Another thing is praying. This I wouldn't want to really much stress on it, but it works on me. It works with me. Anytime I have the pressure, and pressure here after campus peke, pressure is everywhere. When you feel like uko pressurized sana, pray about it, because it actually works. It has worked for me. It has worked for the friends that I have been asking out there. So if you feel the pressure is on you, ama the pressure gets to you, kindly you can decide to pray. And as much as the pressure is there, don't let it define you. Don't let it be like a constant in your life. I might speak to you like if the pressure is there of not getting a job, don't declare it like you will not get a job. Don't let it define you. Work through it, but you're going to get a job eventually. Having a positive mind about after campus is actually really a good way of working it out. And the other thing is accepting that it's there, because honestly, before, when I joined campus, hakuna watu wengi wenye waliniambia that this thing happens, that campus pressure do happen. But the reason is why I decided to do an episode on after campus pressure is that it actually happens, and if you get to accept that it's happening, is the first way, the first process of healing and dealing with it. So accept that the pressure is there, even if unajua there's this fear of unaogopa your friends wataona ni kama haujajipanga, ama utaona like your friends wanasema like you do not know what you want to do, kwani ulikuwa unafanya nini. You get what I'm saying? So accept that the pressure is there and then work towards it. Ingine ni remind yourself to live one day at a time. That's one of my friends who advise me to do that. Remind yourself to live a day, one day after another. Pangia today. When you're done with today, tomorrow utaipangia. So live a day after another. Relax, breathe in and out. Usijipatie pressure mingi sana, otherwise it will overwhelm you for nothing. Another one is that do not compare yourself. Actually, that happens a lot. It happens a lot. You comparing yourself to people. Uko like, my friend mwenye afanya course na yeye amepata job, ama amepata gari, amenunua shamba just a few months after campus, amenunua shamba. Uko like, oh my god, what am I going to do? Do not compare. Their journey is different from yours. So do not compare your journey to theirs. Yako imeshapangwa, and walk on your journey. Don't go live other people's life, because who will live yours either way. So do not compare yourself. Another one is facing it by identifying your weakness and working on them. I think this period of after campus and graduating, probably you can take your time to get to learn yourself, get to know your strengths, get to know your weaknesses, work on them, strengthen your strengths, go for like get to learn and explore yourself, get to know what you love doing, go for trips, because now hautakuwa na masomo to think about. Go have fun and enjoy and let life be, and let it like live life. Yeah, that is what I'd basically say. This one was quite interesting that I got. Alikuwa anasema preparing for the best, expecting the worst. Wow, that was quite a good one. So I think you need to like prepare, not really expecting the worst, but the good thing of expecting the worst is that if it happens, haitakuja kama a bomb on your face. Utakuwa ushaji inaitwa nini, shock absorbers. Yeah, utakuwa ushapata shock absorbers, such that if the worst happens, you're able to bounce back and become again. So I think, yeah, you work, and the beauty is that amesema preparing yourself for the best, and if the worst happens, is still okay. Then let God's will prevail, definitely, and because God is in control, let it prevail. And then another one is avoid being idle. Idle is what makes you get occupied with is of pressures. So avoid being idle. Whatever you get to do, just do it. Avoid getting idle. Get busy. Enroll in an internship if you can, and then be open-minded to activities, to everything, to internship, to job, whatever comes your way. Be very open. Identify the source of the pressure and work on it. What exactly is they parents? The parents is self, like your own person is the one who's making yourself get the pressure. Identify the source of that pressure and then work on it. And then another one is that be ready to accept anything and to take risks. So yeah, I think you should also accept that in every part of our lives we just have that kind of pressure that happens. So learn how to deal with it. Learn how to breathe in, take a moment, chill out, go for pedicure, do whatever you can do to be happy as you wait for life to happen, and as you also determine, go look, be flexible, as that guy in our be flexible. And yeah, so if you have anything else you'd want to add about after campus pressure and how to deal with it, tafadhali, you can share comments on our comment section, and I am going to see them all. And tafadhali, please subscribe. Do not forget to subscribe and share this episode to your friends, to on your status, anywhere. Share, like, comment, do all that. Subscribe and turn on the notification button so that you can be able to be notified when I upload another video. But that's it on Let's Talk About It episode 2, and I hope you guys have had fun and you have learned about campus after campus pressure. And yeah, and before I finish up, I want to appreciate the guy behind the camera. He is my camera person, my director. He's the one who's doing all this, making all this possible. Brian Chacha, he is a CEO BNB 254. So thank you so much, Brian Chacha. And yeah, and also my makeup artist again, Skylet Mbasi, who is also my best friend. Thank you so much, Sky, for making this possible, and for Katamu Gardens for making this possible. Otherwise, from me to you guys is much love, and thanking you so much for making it happen. Ta-da!